I'm going to show you the temperatures right now in Minneapolis in just a second, but it'll make you appreciate the cool morning we're seeing right now because you're going to realize, oh, it's not so bad. In fact, La Jolla, one of the warmest spots, and looks like the warmest spot, 66, 20 degrees cooler in Imperial Beach, though, at 46 degrees. But the feels like temperature in Minneapolis right now, 19 below zero. And the temperature looks like it's going to be in the single digits for the game, and then of course it's going to be dropping overnight. I'm sure that feels like temperatures because there's going to be just enough of a breeze. It's going to be feeling like below zero. So warm temperatures on the western half of the country generally, but as high pressure continues to be the main story here, unfortunately keeping the storm track well to the north of us, and cold air sweeping across the Midwest on off into the east. And yeah, I think Punxsutawney Phil's forecast of 6 more weeks of winter for them is actually going to be spot on. It has been a brutal winter for them, and they're expecting more of the same coming into this weekend. For us, the really only impact, we could see some fog form along their coastline pretty much at any time as that sea breeze kind of battles back and forth between that offshore flow through the weekend. Now, offshore winds are going to win out on Tuesday. That's going to scour out the marine layer clouds, lots of sunshine, and temperatures warming up. But we stay in the low to mid 70s along our coastline straight through the weekend. That fog, much like we saw yesterday along some of our coastal areas, could be dense at times. Inland neighborhoods generally in the 70s and 80s straight through the next 7 days. As that offshore winds develop again later next week, we'll see breezy conditions. Doesn't look like any windy conditions, but occasionally breezy in our foothill and mountain areas. And of course, those humidity levels staying low. 60s through the extended in our mountains, with 80s sticking around in our deserts.